Hello and welcome or welcome back. I'm Bo and I'm trying to make this budgeting thing work with my partner, fiance, Win, and his 3 kids. This gets a little complicated, but we are going to make this work best we can. So first and foremost, this is transactions from the past week, but also this is me updating a few things. So I don't know if you noticed, but Kid Bills is now every week because apparently the insurance is fighting on paying for the kids' therapy. So now we're paying $40 a week for them to have therapy. And instead of paying every month as we get like the invoices and everything. So it's a little more complicated. It's a little more expensive, but we're going to make it work. Okay. So starting with Friday, April 19th. And yes, I know this says May, but that is because I'm a paycheck budgeter and I have the first paycheck of the month always cover the first. So on the 19th, we rolled over $590 from last month. I got my half paycheck, which was $600. He got his whole paycheck, $1,625. Heating bill came out that was scheduled for last paycheck. That was $274, which is great because that's way less than what we budgeted for. Groceries got $110. And tax refund was scheduled for the 19th, but it did not appear on the 19th. And actually, so let's be 100% clear here. We got our taxes at different times, but I was trying to wait until all of the tax money arrived so we could just budget it all in one go. And that, of course, did not all happen on the same day. So this had to get put off a little bit, which is why I didn't budget for it initially for this paycheck. And then transportation got $60 the next day on the 20th. Health got $75. House shopping got $50. Birthdays got $10. Dining got $5. Student loans did not come out yet. Electric did not come out yet. Actually, electric did not come out at all this week. So that's that. And then on the 22nd, student loan came out. That was $36 and kid bill of $40. So this $40 is going to be every week from now on, or until insurance decides they want to be kind again, I guess. I don't know. Insurance is complicated. And I don't really have the option to shop around because I'm not their parent. You're not my real mom. They don't say that, but I know it's going to come. I know I'm going to start hearing the "you're not my real mom" in the next few years. I can hear it. I can hear it already in my head. And then Win took $5 out of his gifts fund because we saw something at the store that he thought his youngest would enjoy. So that was $5 as one of his birthday presents. And then I got my interest payment on the 23rd. And that, I didn't originally put this on the budget, and I should have. I need to remember to do that. Because I never know how much it's going to be, but I do know that it's going to come on that day. So that's that. And then on the 24th, we finally have all of our tax money together. So his tax refund was $2,479. My tax refund was $2,239, and I do count that as a paycheck instead of like other income because this is essentially a refund from our paycheck. This is pay that we should have gotten in our paychecks, except we overpaid. So that's my logic anyway. So then I don't think of it as like extra money. It's money we should have had anyway. So he decided to save on the 24th. So kids' clothes got $244. Personal loan got $237. His emergency fund got $1,542, which put him over the $3,000 mark, which means he now officially has a 1-month emergency fund. So exciting, y'all. So exciting. And then his wedding fund got $144 and gifts got $51. And then we had a little snacky snack for $4. So that was a good day. And then the next day I did my savings. So insurance got $613, and that is car insurance as well as renter's insurance. This is not me paying for it. This is me saving for it. Because I pay car insurance every 6 months and renter's insurance every year. Then car maintenance got $180. Again, saving for it, not spending it. Furniture got $8. My wedding fund got $136. And then $600 went to personal because I do what I want, I guess. It's really hard to be responsible, y'all. And I have fun things that I want to do. And also I paid for when to have some learning things because we're both learning Korean and he doesn't have all the resources that I do. So I paid for him to have that, as well as paying to go to Lollapalooza and like a couple books. It's just random things that are personal that I wanted to spend money on. So $600 of my tax refund went to that. And then his debt, I sent $900 to, which, you know, it hurt a little bit. Let's be fair. It hurt a little bit. I did not get this degree, and I'm not responsible for paying it. However, I don't pay rent. I don't pay utilities. I don't pay any of that. So my contribution includes paying on his debt. Because I do want to equally contribute, oh my goodness, equally contribute in the relationship, as much as I can. So, that is how that went. So I had to do something nice for myself, but yeah, also his debt needs to go, and it is a high priority because the sooner we pay down his debt, at least the higher interest ones, the sooner we can start saving for a house. And this apartment is rickety. We're not trying to live here forever. So yeah, so that's that. And then of course I already got paid, but I allocate it split in half so that I can align my paychecks with his. So, my half paycheck on the 26th is $644. I already split it between the 6th and May 3rd, the 26th and May 3rd, because I get paid on the 25th, but I align my checks with his, so I just allocate it like that. So this is all the transactions up till the 25th, and we're going to see what this means for the budget. And of course, I forgot a paper clip, so I have to flip through the pages just a little bit. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. Okay, here we go. So, zero-based budget, 419 to 52, and we're in week 1. So, as I've said many a time, this zero-based budget worksheet came from Vertex 42, completely free. Vertex, not Vortex, vertex42.com, completely free. I just tweaked it a little bit to suit my needs. It's really hard to find like budgeters who like budget as a couple and don't have like a shared bank account. I don't know. That's why I'm here, y'all. That's why I'm here. And that's why I'm kind of speaking into the void. And I know there's only like 82 of us, but we're going strong, y'all. We're learning things here. Okay. So, inflow. His paycheck budgeted $1,609, actually got $4,104. Which includes, of course, the tax refund. He actually only got, $1625. So it was only a little bit more than what we budgeted for. And he actually gave me the idea to start budgeting a previous paycheck. So I might start doing that once things are a little more stable, once we like know how much he's going to be making this summer. I think I'll do that. I'll start budgeting the paycheck that he already got instead of budgeting the upcoming paycheck so that we have more realistic numbers. Because his paychecks are kind of all over the place, and it would be nice to like know with some kind of certainty like what his check will be, or what to budget for. So if he has like a set amount like rolled over. We'll just use the rollover to budget, and then his check will be allocated for the next 2 weeks, if that makes sense. But that is not right now. So let's get going again. My paycheck was $2,839 as opposed to the $1,003 that I budgeted, because again, includes the tax refund. And then other income was $85, and that was my interest on my savings account, my high yield savings account. And then from savings, took $5, and rollover was $590. So that is an inflow of $7,623, which is far more than what we budgeted for. But again, I hadn't been sure when all the tax money was going to arrive, so I didn't want to include it in this budget, just to be careful. Like, in case we didn't get it, I didn't want to budget so much and then end up coming short if it like came in the next paycheck, if that makes sense. So onward, his spending. Rent didn't come out yet because it's technically still April. Kid bills was $40, and it's going to be $40 every week. So $40 every week plus the $103 on the first, because that's the actual insurance, wins portion of the kids' health insurance. The $40 is the copay. So then the heating bill was $274, which was budgeted last paycheck, which is why it's not budgeted here. So that's fine. We had actually rolled over enough to pay $470. So that is a-okay. That works out. Student loans was $36, and electric bill has not come out yet. So that's a subtotal of $350 and leaves us with $7,273, which of course, super stoked about. We didn't budget any saving for him, but that's okay because we had a general idea of where we wanted it to go. So $244 went to kids, specifically went to kids camp, if I remember correctly. Personal loan got $237. His emergency fund got $1,542, which again put us over the $3,000 mark. And as a matter of fact, I believe this we already fully funded camp. So wait, where'd this money go? It went to kids' clothes. It went to kids' clothes and furniture. That's where it went. Because camp is already fully funded, and so is back to school. So yeah, this went to kids' clothes and furniture. So we're stoked about that. Hopefully that will get fully funded before the end of this month, because if you didn't know, when my partner, my fiance, is a substitute teacher, so he is not guaranteed work in the summer. So we're trying to fund his savings as much as possible before summer, because he may not be able to save anything. We might actually have to dip into savings this summer. We did last summer. So we shall see how that goes. But yeah, his wedding fund got $144, gifts got $51. So that is saving a total of $2,218. That is a lot, y'all. That is a lot. We're so happy about that. And that leaves us with $5,055. And then we get to my spending, and mind you, this is a separate bank account. I have separate checking and savings from Win. We do not share bank accounts. We just budget together because it works better for us to cover different things instead of trying to split everything in half. So my monthly bill has not come out yet. This is just what is this? This is YouTube Premium Family that was coming out on the 1st. So then that's not coming out yet. And then his debt, I sent $900. I am still going to send the extra. I'm going to send the $167 next week. So, well, not next week. It's this week. Y'all, I'm trying not to make things more complicated. So technically, I already sent this other $167 because today is not Thursday. but I don't like doing my transactions while having pending transactions. So I wait till everything clears. So I don't actually like do my transactions on Thursdays. I mean, I should, I probably should. But I like to have all the transactions settled already. So, you know, anyway, this other 167 is going to get paid. So this will actually end up being $1,067 total sending to his debt this paycheck. So I'm A-okay with that. Dining out. We behaved ourselves, y'all. We behaved ourselves. Only $9 this paycheck. Only $9. So happy about that. And so is my waistline, and so is the scale. Groceries got 110 as expected. I do 110 a week, which is why 220 is what's budgeted for this paycheck. Transportation got 60 as expected. Health got 75 as expected. Household shopping got 50 as expected. Birthdays got 10 instead of the full 20, because I allocated all this before I got the tax return. So I didn't want to run out of money. But I will still contribute the other 10 to this. And then we went down to personal that got the 600 instead of the 20, because I deserve nice things. I deserve nice things, and I'm not going to get them unless I get a windfall. So, you know, we do what we can. So that is a subtotal of $1,814 for my spending. Leaves us with $3,241. And then for my saving, I saved $613 for insurance and $180 for car maintenance, $8 for furniture, and $136 for my wedding fund. And this does not have a total because I forgot to pull a Christmas card. So, Christmas card challenge. It is time. This is just a free, I clearly can't shuffle. This is just a free deck of card challenge that I decided to use for Christmas and call it Christmas cards. And I use my Pretty Little Rainbow Unicorn cards for this. I'll probably get new cards next year. We shall see. But the maximum that I can pull is $45 for 2 cards, which is $46 for 2 cards, which is why I budget $46. But I'm going to try to get as close as I can this month. So let us pull a card. Okay. $6. This is the 6 of spades. We are going to go with, what color are we going to go with? I think orange, maybe this time. I should probably like keep track of which colors I use when and like make this a bit more like randomized, but I don't know. Oh, I have not used this color on here. Look at that. Oh. Okay. Okay, so $6. And then I think I'm actually going to pull another card. We'll see how this goes. If it's real bad, shh, you didn't see anything. If it's real bad. Okay. So let us pull a card. 4. Perfect. Perfection. 4 of clubs. So since this is the 4 of clubs, that is $10 total. $10 total. So that means I can still pull up to a joker next week and still be under the $46. So we are totally stoked with that. We're totally happy with that. $10 hairs to Christmas. So 10 for this week. And let's add this all up. So 613 plus 180 plus 10 plus, oh, good grief. I didn't do that right. 613 plus 180 plus 10 plus 8 plus 136 equals 947. 947. And we're going to subtract 3241. ignore the negative because that leaves us with 2294. And good grief. I shouldn't have done that. 2294 minus 5 is 2289. Okay, so we're left with 2289 to last another week, which I think we can manage, y'all. I think we can manage. I don't remember what else we need to budget for, but I'm pretty sure we'll manage it however it goes. So left with 2289, still have to pay rent and electric bill, and was it the internet? I think the internet was supposed to come out last week too and didn't. So we still have a few more things to pay, still have monthly bills, clothing, shoes, pet food, which is really, I should probably change this because it's not actually just pet food. It's pet supplies in general. But the most expensive thing is his food because he is a 20-pound monster. He is my hellhound and I love him so much. But he only eats wet food that I make because store-bought wet food is real expensive. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I think that's pretty much as updated as we can be on the process. I know I keep changing things. I change things all the time. But that's just because I see that things aren't working. So like I need to adjust, because if a budget doesn't reflect your life, you can't stick to it. Like it needs to be something that you can reasonably do, which is why I keep kind of shifting as things change. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I love you. I appreciate you. Wynn will be joining me for the next few videos. I just happened to be too tired to record this while he was here with before the kids came. So yeah, I ended up doing it by myself while they're off. They went to the movies with Wynn's twin sister. So, yeah. Oh, I don't think I've mentioned that. Yes, Wynn has a twin sister. Wynn has twins. And life is wild. So, in any case, thank you for staying as long as you did. I appreciate you so much. This has been kind of a long video. I love you. You never forget that you deserve financial stability. I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.